Let me start off with two words. Made in America. Made in America.
Republican senator fights back against the ATF's stabilizing brace ban. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC, P.A.N. Firearms for your NRA certification and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And let's talk about this. Now, we all know, and especially I'm very closely following this new arm brace rule that the ATF has passed down, and how it's going to basically be implemented and how forced and how it's going to affect, especially for those of us in Connecticut who are, we have a massive movement of people buying what they call others, which do use arm braces. But Republican Kansas Senator Roger Marshall has introduced legislation, basically called it the SHORT Act, which is short for Stop Harassing Owners of Rifles Today. I'm going to jump into this article here. I'm going to use two articles because one gives a little bit more details to the bill, but this one does a good job of an overview. So this is the Daily Caller, and title exclusive: Senator Roger Marshall introduced legislation pushing back on ATF attacks on Second Amendment. Republican Kansas Senator Roger Marshall introduced legislation Thursday that would protect American Second Amendment rights from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives proposed registry for firearms with stabilizing braces. The legislation, first obtained by the Daily Caller, is titled the Stop Harassing Owners of Rifles Today SHORT Act. The bill would specifically remove the taxation, registration, and regulation in the National Firearms Act of firearms such as short-barrel rifles, short-barrel shotguns, and any other weapons. That's big for us here in Connecticut because we are big on the others. Quote, the ATF's federal gun registry is just the latest proof that the Biden administration has no understanding of firearms and only seeks to limit American citizens' ability to rightfully own firearms of their choosing, Marshall told the caller before introducing the bill. Gun control activists disguised as bureaucrats are corrupting the ATF, and my legislation will put a stop at their extremely misguided and incorrect interpretations of the National Firearms Act. Republican Georgia Rep. Andrew Clyde introduced a similar bill in the House, and the bill is here. It's going to be in the description box. You can read the bill. Okay. Quote, as stewards of the Constitution, members of Congress cannot allow President Biden to further trample on Americans' Second Amendment liberties through the continual weaponization of the NFA. By deregulating these NFA firearms, this legislation prohibits the ATF from enacting an unconstitutional pistol ban through a simple rule change, safeguarding the Second Amendment and preventing Americans from being subjected to Biden's administration's tyrannical gun-grabbing tactics. I'm proud to partner with Senator Marshall in leading the fight to protect Americans' unalienable constitutional right to keep and bear arms against President Biden's relentless attacks on law-abiding gun owners, Clyde told the caller. Democrats are currently working on passing legislation that would stop gun trafficking, ban the import, sale, manufacture, transfer, or possession of high-capacity magazines, raise the purchase age for certain rifles from 18 to 21, and promote safer storage of guns. Some of that is good, some of that is dumb. But that's a whole other. So I'm going to jump over to another, and this is once again from guns.com. Title: Bill would zap pistol brace scheme, deregulate SBRs, which would be awesome. Awesome. Okay, but I'm not going to read all this because a lot of it was in the other article. Okay, then we'll go down to right here. It is. This is what I want to talk about. This is important. Besides upending the brace rule, the SHORT Act would drop the onerous regulations on more than 532,000 registered SBR, 162,000 registered SBRs, and 67,000 registered AOWs. All relics of an early 20th century gun control legislation that many argue has never been logical or effective, which is true. Okay, so fascinating. Now, with the Democrat-controlled House Do I see this going anywhere right now? No, but November's coming up. Got the midterms coming up. And this, now, will Biden sign it? Probably not. But this is a solid move. I mean, it would be just a greatest thing to have SBRs deregulated from the NFA. Because then that would remove us, with the others, we'd be basically taken out of that, not having to register them with the Form 1 to then bypass the Pistol Brace Rule. So once again, this is something we gotta watch and see where it goes. I'm hoping that they can hold this down until November, and hopefully people will get out there and realize the disaster that this country has become under this current leadership and vote accordingly and put us in a position where something like this bill here will be able to be passed. So this is good stuff. So let's keep an eye on this, and let's, once again, go vote. Go vote. Very important. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.